So we finished up at the resident. Put this in the spare bed, that's right. I'm not too sure it's pretty perfect for this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jake. If you're new here, I post like weekly weekend vlogs, like at home with my dogs and my boyfriend. But today we're heading out of the house. We are going to the White Company residence in South Kensington, which I'm so excited about. We saw on Instagram, like they were posted, I think it's for their 30th birthday or 30th anniversary, that they're taking over like a whole house in South Kensington, like all week with like different events going on. And today we're heading there, it's Saturday, and we're doing the 2 until 6 sort of like slot. And it was like £80 I think the tickets, and you get like a goodie bag that's like worth £100. I mean, that was good marketing for me. But yeah, we're doing floristry, I think tablescaping. We're also going to be doing like interior styling masterclasses. So I'm just so excited. If you are new here, then I have a bit of White Company shopping addiction. Our whole apartment, like our whole flat, it's just like all the bedding is White Company, all of our furniture is White Company. It's become a bit of a joke with my friends that like anything, they're always like, where's this from? I'm not too sure what's going on with Willow behind. What's wrong? What's up? But all of our flat is basically just, yeah, a White Company sponsorship. So I'm so excited to go and actually be in like a White Company house. I know they obviously style their... What is going on here? Are you okay? What's wrong? Sorry, I think I need to give Willow some attention. She's just come in from the rain. It's a grey, dreary day out there. It's been pouring for like all morning. I've had a bath this morning. I sort of just like didn't want to get out of bed. And the gym in our building is closed for some like building works on the aircon this weekend. So it was a lovely excuse to stay in bed. So I had a nice bath. I did my face masks. I've just been like, had the doors open, listening to the rain. It just feels really cozy. I guess like it's the start of autumn really. I mean, I saw something online about sunset not being past like 7 PM next week. So I'm not looking forward to the darkness, but I am looking forward to just like cozy candles. I was in anthropology when I was in Edinburgh with work, just smelling all of the candles. But anyway, sorry, got sidetracked there. Yeah, we're heading into London. It was tube strikes this week. I think they are sorted today, but we're going to head in quite soon because I'm just a bit worried about it taking too long to get to the building. I've gone for, I'll show you my outfit in a bit, but I got this jumper from Paris this weekend, last weekend when I went. It's just like a nice cashmere jumper from Zara. I've not had any cashmere before. I'm really worried about getting it wet. I know that you're not meant to, and it's raining, so I will be taking like a huge umbrella and like a coat as well, although it's sort of that awkward time where like you want to wear a jumper, but it actually is still quite hot. Like I think today's still like 20 degrees. And so I'm hoping I'm not going to be sweating in like this and a jacket to try and protect this jumper. And then I've just got like white jeans and my new Adidas Gazelles. I think they're Gazelles, but they're like a green pair of trainers and they look quite nice. I always go for like beige trainers, and so this is really pushing the boat up for me. So we're going to head into the White Company soon, which is at breakfast. I'm going to grab a coffee and some lunch at the station, and then that'll be us. I'm so excited. I don't know how well you can actually see this outfit, but we need to get a bigger mirror. This is what I was talking to you about. So I've just got my like beigey jumper, white jeans from Arquette, I think, and then these are my new shoes. And then I got my little green jacket on. I feel like it's a bit too matchy-matchy, but I mean, obviously I'm going to take the jacket off anyway, and then I feel like just the green shoes look nice with this outfit. I've got sunglasses, because every outfit looks better with sunglasses, but like the weather outside is just absolutely abysmal. We're just debating whether we need an umbrella or not. I mean, I would say we do, because I can see some rain on the rooftop down there, but it's not meant to be raining actually once we get to London. But it's a risk. And then I think that's it. That's all I've got to show you. Made it to London, and to be fair, it was pouring with rain on the walk here, so I was glad we got this big umbrella. But now we've gotten here, it's just started spitting, but we're walking to the townhouse now. We walked past it on the way to, we're just like having a wander around, and there was like security outside, and it smelled so nice in there, so I think we're going to try and go in early. We're about 20 minutes early, but I really need the bathroom and just want to get out of the rain and the cold. we tried to go into the event like 10 minutes early, and he was like, no, you've got to come back because there's already people in there. So we went for a wander around the block. It's now chucking it down. I don't even know if you can hear me, but everyone's like seeking shelter, but in this horrible little doorway that stinks. But we're literally a minute away from the event, and I don't want to like run through the rain. So if only he let us in early. So we finished up at the residence. It was such a nice afternoon, although we didn't really do like a whole lot. It was more sit around like listening to talk. So we started off with a styling talk about like the new women's wear collection, and then we went into, was it the sanctuary next? Which was with two interior designers, and they were talking us through like rituals and like building like a nice like cozy home and scents and bits like that, and like layer and lighting. And then we went to like a hosting workshop, which was more like floristry and like styling tables and bits, and it was just so nice. And then there's also like a shop on premises, or on premise, so we picked up some bits there, some like candles and, is that it? Just candles? No. We got some more, I think.
The Halloween decorations.
Yeah, they had like these felt Halloween decorations. They were like a ghost and bats and bits. And then we got goodie bags, which have like even more candles and like scents and balms in. So that was really nice. But yeah, it was a lovely afternoon. I think on the way out, I was waiting in the toilet, and the CEO, Ty, said like went in. I spoke to him. I was like, oh, there's a bit of a queue at the moment. And then I came out, and he was like, yeah, that was Chrissy. So mortified by that. But we're just having a little.
Not CEO, the founder.
The founder. But yeah, it was a lovely afternoon. It was like a really nice group of people as well. I was worried because I saw something online about like the tablescaping being for like 80 people, so I thought it was going to be huge, but I think there was maybe like 15 or 20 of us, so it was like quite intimate still, and it was just such a nice townhouse. I don't know if it was a converted office or something, but it felt like so nice and homely. Oh, we had a blast. But we're just walking around South Ken now. I think we want to grab something to eat on either here or for the way home, because I'm starving. There wasn't any food. I was expecting food and Prosecco, but there was nothing. In the photos, I think, for like the evening, they've got that, but we got a free coffee, so that's fine. Hello. So we're home now. We literally got in, took the girls out for a nice long walk, and whilst we were out walking, we walked past like my favourite YouTuber, and it's happened now like 3 times that Ty has like seen my favourite YouTuber, and I never notice. Like there's been before, like he's been walking around and it's like, you need to get in the lanes, I've just seen them, and then we just walked past them now, and I was too busy like looking into Wagamama and just like completely missed them, whereas Ty's like, hi, and like smiling. I just take no notice. I'm so blind walking around the street, so it's annoying. But I've got some bags and bags of goodies to show you. Because we had 2 tickets, we got 2 tote bags and like 2 free gifts, obviously, which was amazing. There's also some bits in here that we like bought ourselves from the shop. There was more things that I saw like in the actual house, like the residence townhouse. It was basically set over like 5 different floors of like this massive converted townhouse, and it was also like linked to another one. It had like these glass extensions. It was crazy. It was amazing. But there was things that I saw like that they had like as styling pieces, not actually for sale, which I am dying for. I've been looking for like a big stone sort of like bowl to go on our coffee table, but I saw one there. They didn't have it in the shop, so I'm gonna go on the website. But I mean, like, these aren't too exciting. We got a country and Townhouse magazine. We got the latest copy of The Thread, which is like the White Company magazine. I always love this. Like we sometimes save these for like a Sunday morning read in bed with like a nice glass of orange juice. So that could be our read tomorrow. We got obviously just like the little pamphlet from the day. Oh, this will sort of show you like the map. Here it is. So yeah, it was like set over a few different floors, and they had like a stylist studio, they had a coffee bar, they had like the sanctuary, which was like sort of like a spa room. It smelled so amazing when we went in there. We were just asking like in every room that we went in what the scent was, and they had Verde in there, and it just felt so nice. So we got that. We got a £20 voucher to spend at the shop, so we've got 2 of those, which is great. And then the actual gifts. Sorry, these are mixed up now with bits that we actually bought in the shop. But one thing that we got was a Seychelles like foaming body shower gel. I've got quite sensitive skin, so I always have to use like shower cream or like a Sanex or something. But I used to have the calm version of this, and it honestly lasted me so long. I don't know if it's just because I didn't use it too regularly, but like you get a lot with like how this goes. I think this is usually like 20 quid, so I was happy with that. And then we got a Calm Hand and Body Balm. This smells really nice. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, well, let me actually just see. This is juniper berry, clary sage, and ylang ylang. I'm not too sure. There we go. But this smells so good. This is the Calm range, which is what I had in that shower gel previously. And then we got a couple of candles. So we got the autumn little mini candle, and we also got the Seychelles one. So these are just perfect for like lighting in the bath. I actually had a bath this morning and was like, I put the sort of like our candlesticks in there because I like a candlelit bath, but I didn't want to light like a big candle and then have it like tunnel. So these are like the perfect size for just like a little light. And then we've got, I think this is actually the last thing. We've got a Calm spray, which to be fair, we have, I think, the sleep spray of this. And so now we've got the Calm one, which is really nice. I feel like I'm just going to spritz that. I might keep this next to my desk when I'm having a full-blown panic. And that is everything. Then obviously we've got the tote bag, which has like the residence. This was actually the townhouse. There we go. I'm really excited to go and pick up some bits in the White Company and have this bag. And I wonder if like anyone would actually notice. I feel like I've been like to some exclusive event. I did actually have a couple of people message me being like, I tried to get tickets for this and like missed out. And so I told them that I've got the vlog coming. And then also in like the sanctuary room, we had like these ginger shots and they were so good. So I grabbed a couple of these as well. Little freebie. And then those are the exact same in this bag. One thing, well actually we picked up, I think maybe 4 different little bits. Let me just double check. Yeah, so we've got 4 bits. So these were the cutest things I've got from Easter, like these felt decorations, and we've got like a sheep and a chicken and like eggs and stuff and like a lamb, and these are Halloween ones. Let me see if I can actually get into this. There we go. So we've got a little felt ghost. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Before we had them on like cherry blossom branches in a vase, whereas I don't really know what branches we can use in the winter. But we've got like a little ghost. I mean, how cute is that? And then we've also got a little bat. Here we go. This autofocus is great. And then we've just got 2 more of them. These were £15, but I mean, they gave us 20% off in store. So they were like, what's that, £12? And so I got 4 of those. I'm really excited to get them out. And we picked up a new Seychelles oil diffuser. Not an oil diffuser, but like the actual oil that you put in the scent. Because we've got like the electronic diffuser and also like a mini oil diffuser, and we just love having them on. And like, although to be fair, they wreak havoc with my asthma, because Ty puts about 20 drops of the scent in, but they are just really good for like filling the space. I mean, usually when we're like cleaning, I'll like pop that on, and then like by the time you've ended cleaning, I like to light a candle after cleaning and like sort of have that be like the finish line of cleaning, but it's nice to have it on in the background. So we've got literally a collection. I feel like we've got like every single scent in the oil. Sorry, I've not actually got it out. So we just went for Seychelles, which is obviously just like the classic scent, and we're running low on that. So we got any Seychelles, and then next we've got the new autumn candle. So this is like one of their pillar candles, and it has all of the sort of like decorations, and I always think it's like potpourri on the inside, and it sort of burns. It doesn't obviously burn there, like burns inside. It's sort of tunnels. I don't know why I'm speaking like I can't pronounce anything, but this was £35. They're obviously a little bit more of a splurge, but they last so long. I've got like a winter one, a Highland Escape one, which I've literally had for like 2 years, and I light them often. Like I always just love having them burning throughout winter. So we got a autumn one of this, and then we picked up the new scent. Something leaked in our bag, and so this got a bit damaged. But we picked up the new scent of Provence, and we went to the south of France last year, and so I was like, is this going to smell like Provence? But this has fig, sea salt, and olive wood, and it just smells so nice when it's burning in the rooms. So we picked up one of these. And then yeah, we want to go back and pick up Verde because we didn't have Verde in the store, and also I want to get like a nice stone bowl. But yeah, we got so much from the shop. Obviously we paid for these last extra bits, and they had like clothes and loads of like bigger homeware bits, but I mean, I've been behaving a bit with my shopping recently. Well, home shopping. I've been doing a little bit of clothes shopping. But yeah, it was just such a nice day. Honestly, I'd really recommend, if you spot it on their Instagram, definitely sign up. They do loads of events all throughout Christmas at like their Marylebone store, which I don't know if that's their flagship store, but they seem to be really directing people to that today if they didn't have anything in the actual resident store. It was a really lovely day. We got back, had some food. The girls that, like I just said, and now honestly I feel so tired. I'm gonna go wash my face, maybe do like a face mask, as in like the electronic red light face mask, not a proper face mask. And my camera's just started flashing as if by magic, so I'll speak to you guys in the morning. Good morning everyone, it's Sunday, the best day of the week. We have a really chilled Sunday planned. I'm so excited. The weather outside, it's not raining. I think it's meant to rain this afternoon according to like the weather, but it's just like a grey, dreary day, exactly like yesterday. We had such a nice time yesterday. I don't actually remember if I spoke to you last night, yeah, so you know all about it. But today we've got no plans. We were going to go to the markets in Preston Park this morning, which is our like usual Sunday activity, but we went with friends a couple of weeks ago, and like, unless you're in the market for like lunch, which we're not really looking for today, like there's not really like many breakfast stalls, or like they're pastries, but they're like £5 and they're not really the best pastries, if I'm honest. We found a bakery in Brighton that does like the best like authentic pastries. I mean, this is really fitting after the Paris vlog last week, but there's a pastry like patisserie place along, I think, Queen's Road, like literally the walk down from Brighton Station, and they do amazing pain au chocolats, like the ones that I dream about, for like £1.80. So when I go to these other places that are charging like £4, you already know that I'm very passionate about this. They're just not as good. So yeah, anyway, like we're not really, I got flowers this week as a lovely surprise from Thailand. Let me show you these. They're from Gander in, I think it's called Gander, or is it, I think it's called Guns actually, in the Lanes. They're looking a little bit sadder now, but they were such a huge bouquet. It was really hot in here yesterday whilst we were at the White Company, and the water was basically all dried up. Like I cut them quite short and the water was quite shallow in it, and so they're looking a little bit sadder, but they were so beautiful. I'll insert a photo of when they were in their prime. But unless you're like in the market as well for like flowers, which is what we usually get from the Preston markets, there's not really a whole lot there for me. There's like dog treats and like hot sauces and like spicy sausages and bits like that. So today we're not going to the markets. I don't know why I'm rambling on about them for so long, but we're going to go to the shops, of course. And I was in Edinburgh this week. You'll see that in another vlog. And I went to Anthropology, and their candles, they're like winter autumny candles, just smelled so good. And after being in the White Company yesterday, smelling so many candles and already buying like 4 yesterday, I want to buy more. I really want this Anthropology candle. We don't have one in Brighton, so I think I'm going to order it online. But we're going to go to Homesense, my favourite place, and pick up some like autumny, pumpkin-y candles, and maybe check out, I think Oliver Bonus might do some nice autumnal candles. Not really too sure where else. There are so many like independent candle places in Brighton. There's one called like Isle of Avalon, but I don't know if they do seasonal candles. Lots of it is like perfume and like, I don't know, nice fresh and like, or like woody and dark. I don't know. I mean, they all fit the mark, but I really want pumpkin. And so we're going to go there this afternoon, do some mooching before the rain brink comes in. And this morning we're going to take the girls out for a walk. Ty's just taking them down at the moment. I'm going to go meet him once I finish this vlog clip. And then we're going to stop by, I think it's called Curio in Brighton. And it's a wine bar that do like these focaccia sandwiches are just so good. They do these amazing focaccia sandwiches. We've had them a couple of times now. Like one's like a charcuterie royale, which is like, they just take they put lots of thought into like the other components of a sandwich. So it's got like amazing charcuterie meats, but then it's also got like herby, like, I don't know, like a fennel cream cheese and like dill in it, and it's beautiful. We're gonna go there for a breakfast bun because we had them a couple of weeks ago and it was just so nice. So we're gonna stop there, take the girls for a little bit of a walk, and then we're gonna go out shopping. I don't know why it's taken me about 4 minutes to get that point across. The amount of tangents, I don't know if anyone can listen to this incoherent sentence, but yeah, it's been a lovely Sunday morning so far. We just read a magazine in bed, we watched some vlogs. I posted the Paris vlog, so if you are watching this and you've not seen the Paris vlog, please go and check that out. It was such a lovely weekend in Paris. And I feel like I'm gonna stop this vlog, not stop this vlog, I'm gonna stop this clip and go and have a breath. I don't know why I can't actually get my words across today. I'm like, out of breath, what's going on? Be my boo. I like them. They're cute. Oh my god, it is as well. Oh, we could get her for the front door. We just need a willow now. Maybe we could just get her and paint her in more black spots. Get me willow. We've got some candles here. Hot ghoul. Oh, that is quite cute. They've got more of the big Frankensteins, but this is like a witch. Look at her. Just like at her down. Just put this in the spare bed. That's right. Oh, actually, I don't like the way she's got that twinkle in her eyes. Like it her up. I see a neutral. What's that? Oh, you could get that for the girls' bed. Willow would tear that apart.
Yeah.
Oh, this is... No, not... Oh, what's this? I think we need this one. So much. It wasn't this much when we came with it last time.
No.
How about one of these for the spare, not the main bathroom? Let's go. Let's go, girls. Oh, a little cat. I mean, is anyone really this obsessed with Halloween that they'll just put all of this in their house? There is so much in this shop. I mean, I've not been to... I don't think I've actually been to a Homesense properly at, like, what's it, Halloween time. But we've been here, like, the past couple of weeks, and they've not had this much stuff in. Like, this whole ground floor has just been turned into, like, a whole spooky season. Oh, they've even got little, like, napkins with dogs on them. Anything dog-themed, I'm like, grab it quick. I wonder if they've got any outfits for the girls, actually. I'm pretty sure Piper at home has, like, I think she's got, like, a lion outfit. We need to get one for Willow. So we've done the first floor. We're heading up now to the candles, which is always the most overwhelming section. I feel like I just spend a lifetime with the candles. Pumpkin spice. It's quite nice. It's just a bit strong. This one's got... Oh, it neutralises pet odour. A little pet on it. It's quite nice as well. That's a bit of a weaker one. Le croissant. Is it a diffuser? Wick and vessel. So at least she's like a neutral one. I'm not sure if this it was definitely that one over there. What is that? It smells quite nice. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Oh. So when we saw like Zoe Sugg and Mark Ferris come to Homesense to do this exact thing, they picked up this like gold turkey candle and said that it smelled really nice. It's this one here. So it's apple, honey and butter, but you can't take the candle out of the vessel. So let's give it a sniff. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, I don't like that. It smells like cider.
I kind of like it.
You don't like it. We're not bringing that home. Oh, but is this a candle as well? No, that must just be a decoration. It's quite cute. Oh yeah, you can put 2 light in the bottom. How about... I really want like a big candle that we can burn. That's a bit too... like, fruity.
Yeah. Spice pumpkin.
I like that, yeah.
Like DW Home.
Chuck her in.
We need to
quite
find
like one,
DW
so-
Home vanilla bean.
I like this vessel as well. £10 this one. Fine. I've not been looking at the prices. This is what we're looking for.
So they do 2. One's a light and one's dark. That's it, the light one.
Out of stock online. I feel like the red's going to be really Christmassy. We've got bourbon apple pie. So we've been unsuccessful so far, but we have found vanilla bean pumpkin by the same company. And I mean, I feel like that must be a bit similar. You don't think it smells the exact same, do you?
No, it's not the same, but it's smoky and it's nice. Do you like it?
It's a cute little jar. Also, just an FYI, if you live in Brighton with dogs, you can bring your dogs into Homesense. Every time that we've come to Homesense on like a walk with the girls, we've like had to take it in turns and one of us stand outside with them. And we've seen like 4 dogs in here. There's signs that say like guide dogs only, but they just said that we could bring them in if we wanted. So, home now. We did do quite a bit of shopping. I treated myself to some new clothes from M&S, which is a bit rogue, but I bought... I don't actually know what clothes I bought from M&S before. I've got like chinos and other jumpers and bits from there. Sorry, is this really zoomed in? It wasn't, but yeah. Let me show you what we picked up. I need to find something to pop you on. Maybe grab a glass or something. So from M&S, I got this cardigan, which I've been like on the hunt for a cardigan for ages. And whenever I buy them, they're like really big and they don't look really well fitted. And this is just a small, it's like a really nice... Oh, it's been buttoned at the back. It's just like a taupey brown colour. It was £40 and I just thought this was like perfect for like sitting at home, and it's got the little buttons. I don't think I ever wear it buttoned up. I think this t-shirt seems a little bit long for it, but I just thought it was like really cute. It's a little bit tight, but the medium was like so much bigger, which is what the issue is that I've had with all the other cardigans that I've tried on. So this is just a nice little brown cardigan. And then following in that trend, Ty actually picked up a new jumper. So it's a bit similar to a couple other jumpers that we have, but it's just like a really nice brown taupey jumper again. I don't know if taupe's actually like more of a purple colour, but this is just like a nice light brown jumper. I don't know if this is coming across on camera, but this was a wall jumper, I think. It's the Ultimate Lamb's Wool, and this was £40 as well, so that seemed pretty good value for money. And then the last thing I got, I actually saw on TikTok. It was someone at like a Mel's Wardrobe. I don't know if she's done a collaboration with M&S, but there was a guy in the TikTok and he was wearing this jacket and I really, really liked it. And I'm not too sure, it's not really perfect for this outfit. Again, my white top is just like, I need it just to be a little bit shorter. But it's just like a nice, almost like tweedy effect jacket. This was a bit more of a splurge, this was £100, but I've been wanting like a beige jacket. I'm on the hunt for a beige suede jacket, but this is just like a really nice, like smart looking jacket. I don't know, I just thought it would be like perfect for autumn. Let me do a little fashion show for you. Yeah, this was £100. We actually got 20% off with the Sparks Card app. If you go on there, sometimes they've got different offers on. So we've got 20% off, so all of this came to 140, which, I mean, was nice for like, well, not too bad for like the quality, and like these jackets are probably like the same price on ASOS anyway, and I just think the quality of M&S clothing is so much better. But yeah, they had so many nice pieces. I'd definitely check out M&S if you're in the market. They've got so many nice girl pieces, women's pieces as well. My friends, whenever we go past M&S, we're like, have we gotten to the age now that we're like shopping at M&S? But yeah, I just loved this jacket. It just feels so nice. I'm not too sure what the material is, but there's a bit of a close-up of it, so you can see it's got a little bit of pattern. It's not too plain, because I know I don't play with colour a lot, but I mean, that's a pattern, that's a bit different. So we picked up this cowshed diffuser, which you would have seen. So this is the cinnamon, pine and juniper. I'm really excited to just have this on like our console table. And then we've got a candle from DW Home, so it was the vanilla bean candle. We're obviously on the hunt for vanilla pumpkin, but this is vanilla bean pumpkin, which I'm sure is a bit similar. And it's just so nice and like sweet, but also like nice and cozy and warm. Yeah, it's just a really good size as well. It's probably going to last a while. I've still got some candles, I think, from like autumn before. We've got quite a vast candle collection in like our, what I call like the pantry. We've got like a storage cupboard with shelves in it, and we've got loads of candles in there. So that's just, it's going to be added to the collection. And then I got this one, which is Jack-o'-lantern from Sam and Paul's. It has a little doggy on there dressed up, and this just smelled like quintessential, I don't know, pumpkin. Just, so nice and like cozy. I think this is like what I want to light now. Although I did just remember we bought the big autumn candle from the White Company, which I showed you last night. That's a bit more like fruity or floral, whereas this is just like, this is like the perfect candle for like this weather when it's just raining outside, getting a bit cozy. And also, I realised, you'll see, I bought a grater because we only have like the sort of like fine grater for like Parmesan, and this grater's like grated off this in the bag, so I need to give everything a wash. Picked up a grater, that's not really Halloween essential, and then Ty bought this candle for his mum. It's called Beginnings and New Intentions, North Muse, and it just smelled like really nice and like dark and musky, I'd say, and it's got like different mantras on the back to repeat, which is quite a nice idea, I think. And then the last thing we picked up was a shower gel. Honestly, for nice shower gels, TK Maxx and Homesense is the place to be. This one's huge. I think it was like £5, and it's sandalwood and, I can never say this word, like vetiver. This is for Ty because my skin is very sensitive, but he loves, I think it's from like the Scottish soap company, and it's like maybe seaweed or sea salt or something, and it's really nice. And when we buy it, usually it's maybe like £15 for a small bottle, and we went into TK Maxx before and they had this huge one for like £7, and so that's honestly lasted him like maybe over a year. So they didn't have that in stock this time, but we did get this one, which smells lovely. And I think that is everything, to be fair. So we only got these, and then the present for Ty's mum, which she's not watching this, but yeah. So we got a few candles, did a lot of clothes shopping, which is funny as well, like those clothes. I guess it's more of an investment, and clothes, I've been trying to justify to myself the price of a Jo Malone diffuser for the hallway, and that's around like £140, which I just think is a lot for a diffuser, especially like these ones are usually like £40, and this was £15 in Homesense. And so I've been trying to justify that, and I'm like, no, I just could not imagine spending that much like right now as like a lump sum. And then you go into a shop and you buy a few things and it comes to that amount anyway, but I thought I got more here, so I'm trying to build myself up to the Jo Malone diffuser, but it just seems like a waste of money when like it's something that's expiring, whereas obviously these clothes are going to last a long time, they're good quality. Yeah, I don't feel so guilty now, but I'm going to go light my candles. We picked up a pie for dinner from the M&S like meal for two, and we got some mash and just like, I think as well, a sticky toffee pudding. It was like the meal, yeah, the dine for two where you get like a starter or a dessert or something. So we're going to have that for dinner. Doing the washing now, going to do a bit of a Sunday reset. Ty wants to watch the Hannah Montana movie, so I think we're going to pop that on the TV as well. We just have a nice chilled Sunday afternoon. So, I look totally different now. Hello. I just had the nicest shower, like a nice scrub and like condition, and I just feel nice and fresh for the week. I'm going to do my skincare now and starting off with my little current body mask. I mean, everyone seems to use these. I got one for Ty for his 30th birthday. not like saying he was Asian at all. Sorry if you're watching this, but it's actually what he asked for, so I picked him up that, and it sort of works because it's a dual present, because then I get to use it as well. So I'm going to do that now. I do that for, it's like 10 minutes on your face once a day, and then I also like to do it on my hair as well, because it's meant to boost hair growth and hair health and all sorts, so just trying to be mindful. And then I think I'm going to do a nice leisurely skincare routine this evening. I did pick up some new bits when I was in Paris, so I'll show you those, and then that'll be the vlog. Honestly, I don't know what this vlog has become at this point, but it's just been such a nice chilled weekend. I hope that's like come across in the videos. But we've just done all of the washing, so that's sorted. We've got fresh bedding on that you would have seen. Ty's taking the girls down. Now it's literally like a thunderstorm in Brighton. I've seen lightning, I'm hearing thunder. It's pouring out there, so I feel really bad that the girls are having to go downstairs to obviously go to the grass. But yeah, luckily I didn't draw the short straw this evening. I can't even get my words out. We've also been burning the new candles that we got, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. We've gone for the vanilla bean pumpkin. It smells so nice. At first we had it over on the coffee table and it wasn't really throwing much, but then we sort of like walked through the apartment and it seems like it drifted all over here. So got her burning still at the moment. It's not gone to the edge, which is a bit annoying. I think we should have trimmed the wicks first, but luckily it's a big candle, so we should be able to sort that out. But yeah, I'm just going to do my skincare now, well, my face mask, and then I'll walk you through my skincare. I think as well I'm going to do a more like in-depth skincare routine this week as like a little short video to film, because I'm always interested in other people's skincare, and I don't see a lot of like men's skincare. I mean, I don't think it's any different to women's skincare, but yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of like men grooming or like videos like that. So I have a lot of skincare. I only have like a small amount on my sort of like shelf in my bathroom, and so those are like my usual bits, which I'll show you later. But honestly, I need to get like, I used to have mirrors upon mirrors upon mirrors of like storage, you know, the ones that like have like all the shelves behind it, and I had like 5 shelves and it was just beautiful. And now like I'm lucky that I just have a little cupboard. So I just have, yeah, loads of skincare. I take it very seriously, and so yeah, I might do like a more in-depth video on that.
Looks so. I want it to all just be sat down here of me chatting and then cutting into clips.
Obviously just done the face mask. I've cleansed in the shower already. I use the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. I also have like the, this is the, sorry, Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. I don't know why this is now becoming like a really in-depth video. So this is the cleanser that I use, and then I'll use like a cleansing cloth with that. But I did that in the shower already, so no need to do that. But I take like a reusable cotton pad, and I'll then use my matching toner. So this is just in the set that I get, and I think the set is around like £40, and you get the like like the double-sized cleanser, and then also the toner and a moisturiser, and usually get like a freebie with it as well. So before I got like a serum and like eye cream and night serums and bits like that. I use the Liz Earle Super Skin Face Serum. So this I actually got for free in my little like routine order that I did with them. And I'll just do like a couple pumps of this. It depends really like how my skin's feeling. This is just like my usual routine. I'll just use like, usually I do 1 pump, but I do not use another serum tonight. So sometimes I use like the La Mer Renewal Serum. This one's running out. We've got a spare one in Ty's bathroom, luckily, that you would have seen we bought in Santorini when we were there, because we got a discount on it because it's usually quite pricey. So I saved that for like a more indulgent night. And then literally I'm just going to go in with my night cream. So again, I got this for free in my like routine order. It's the Liz Earle. This seems like it's a Liz Earle ad. These are just like, I've used Liz Earle since I was maybe like 16, and the products are just like really nice and clean and just like simple, and I've got really sensitive skin, so like I don't get along well with like a foaming cleanser or anything, and I have really like acne prone skin as a teenager, and like this never broke me out more, so I've always just stuck with Liz Earle. But I'm going to go in with the night cream now. I don't know if I do things in the right order. I think this is all in the right order, and then I'd like to finish with my eye cream, because I don't want to sort of like rub my nice eye cream all over my face and like not get the benefits of it on my under eyes. But yeah, this is still very simple. I've obviously got a lot of moisturisers that I'll like use in the day, either like the normal Liz Earle one or like a La Mer one, or I've got like the La Mer soft cream. This is Creme de La Mer, and then we've got also like the I don't know what the brand is called, maybe like Cosy. You can get it online or like on Amazon or in TK Maxx. I see it lots. They do like the snail cream and the snail mucin, and that's really good for just like hydrating your skin. I usually do that once I've had a shave because like it goes a long way and I don't feel bad about using loads of that product. But then I'm now going to go in with my eye cream. I don't actually have like a full-on eye cream. Ty does, but we went to the La Prairie counter for like a free facial and Selfridges, and they gave us some like minis. And this honestly has lasted me so long. So this is the, if it's going to focus, the Liquid Lift by La Prairie in French, and it's just got like a nice little tiny nozzle. And so I use this just like a tiny bit on my index finger, and we'll pop that on underneath. Sorry, this was meant to just be like a nice sort of time lapse of me doing my skincare. It's now turned into an in-depth one, but I think, yeah, maybe another video I'll film like more the harsher days and show you like more of the actual structured routine that I do. This is just like a box standard. Let's just get ready for bed. Although it seems like a lot for just getting ready for bed. That is that done. Sometimes I'll go in as well with like, I've got Cordley face drops that give you like a tan, so I'll do that on like a Sunday night to like freshen up my face. But I already did that yesterday, and I've sort of now just like been scrubbing it off to like freshen up my face, so I don't want to do that tonight. I just want to keep it nice and clean. There was one last thing that I want to do. Oh, my new La Roche-Posay cream, let me grab that. So I heard loads about this online. It's the Cytoplast Balm B5. It's all in French, so I'm not actually too sure. But my friend's really into slugging, I think it is, and it's like when you do like a thin layer of like an Aquaphor or like a Vaseline on top of your skincare, so like it really locks in the moisture rather than just like it either like evaporating or going on your pillow. And I've heard amazing things about this like being life-changing for people's pores. Honestly, ever since I started vlogging, I've struggled so much with like looking at my face, editing, and like just like see my pores and like fine lines developing and stuff. And like I obviously take skincare quite seriously, and I don't want to like now just start going for like Botox and things, so I'd rather invest in skincare. And so I'm trying anything at the moment to like fill in my pores naturally, and like I know that not much skincare other than like a hydrofacial or something is going to help with enlarged pores, and it's something everyone struggles with. So I'm just hoping this really works. And to be fair, I've noticed that my skin just looks like so much more like even, and also just like a little bit tighter already. And I've only used this like 4 or 5 days, and only in the evenings, and people use this like day and night, and it says you can on the back, but I've been sort of putting on like a heavy layer in the evening and just really using that to like mask my face. I think it's called slugging, I think. And sometimes I do that with my snail cream. I guess it just sort of reminded me of the name, but like that's just like a nice heavy duty moisturizer, and then I put like a large layer of that on my skin, and then like go to bed, try to like sleep, not touching anything so it really sinks in, and then wake up the next morning, my skin just always feels like so like quenched and just like hydrated. That's my skincare done, and really that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. It's been a lot calmer, like I said, this week, and we've not had too many plans other than doing a whole White Company masterclass and tablescaping and all that. It was such a nice day yesterday, and then really today we were sort of forced to as well with the weather. We just had to chill out, and it was just such a nice Sunday. So thank you so much for joining me. This vlog will be going live on Sunday. I've just posted my Paris vlog, so yeah, there'll be more vlogs. I try to like post every Sunday if you're new here, and please give me a like and a comment and subscribe and all that, all sorts. Like I'm just really getting into YouTube at the moment. I think ever since I bought my camera properly a couple of weeks ago now, like, I'm really enjoying making the content more. It's easier to edit, and like just I feel a bit more like in the zone with it rather than just like using my phone. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I hope you've enjoyed my videos too.